Yeah, wipe it all off. Nobody wants to ride down the street and see that anymore. I mean, the only memories you have of that anyway is that of bad stuff happening. That's exactly why they like to keep the stuff with slavery alive. All it just is just a memory of just bad, depressing, horrible tragedy. How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and the ones below. Click the thumbs up button right now. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification in the process, which will bring up another tab that will allow you to select all notifications. Last but not least, check out my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. It's just one channel. It's not Man, Husband, Father, 3 channels. It's just called Man, Husband, Father. Type it in, or if that doesn't work, type in Renaissance 2.0. I know it's a lot of instructions here, folks. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm bringing you guys some really good news here, and I'm glad that it's going away. Beverly B tried to get rid of it herself when she was painting all over it. She, when she was down on her knees, hands and knees, putting that black paint over the Black Lives Matter. That thing right there. See that? I'm not talking about this, by the way. Ignore that. Even though y'all probably want to pay attention more to this now, don't y'all? BLM Plaza in D.C. dismantled after 5 years as bill threatens to withhold city's funding. This says, work to dismantle the Black Lives Matter Plaza street mural in Washington, D.C. that was put up in 2020 following the killing of the crook George Floyd and the other criminal, Breonna Taylor, began Monday. Reconstruction at the site of the huge yellow painted letters close to the White House followed calls to withhold the city's funding unless it removed the mural and renamed the location Liberty Plaza. The evolution of Black Lives Matter Plaza on 16th Street Northwest, just north of Lafayette Square, and the White House was first announced by D.C. Democrat Mayor Muriel Bowser. The project is part of the DC's America's 250 mural scheme, where we will invite students and artists to create new murals across the 8 wards, she added. But now we can't afford to be distracted by meaningless congressional interference. The devastating impacts of the federal job cuts made by our number one concern. Our focus is on economic growth, public safety, and supporting our residents affected by these cuts. Plans by the House Republicans to scrub the divisive BLM mural were revealed in a post exclusive earlier this month. Monday's dismantling of the mural was greeted with triumph by many conservatives and slammed by those on the left. The world is healing, wrote the libs of TikTok on X, run by pro-Trump influencer Shia Rashik. I don't know how to say that. The divisive road graffiti on Washington, D.C. is finally being removed, wrote another X account, adding that the plaza should be renamed something patriotic or inclusive to everyone. Black Lives Matter Plaza in Washington, D.C. is being dismantled as we speak. And yes, before anyone asks, I voted for this, conservative influencer Jamie Mitchell wrote on the platform. But others slammed the move as nothing more than pandering to the right. Yeah, right people, the right folks, the right-minded, the righteous. Demolishing Black Lives Matter Plaza is a juvenile attempt to distract from Trump's diplomatic and economic ineptitude and please his bigoted base, one ex-wrote. The only people celebrating the dismantling of Black Lives Matter Plaza in D.C. are racist, fragile white people. I'm celebrating it, but I'm the black face of white supremacy though. Replacement of the plaza was brought forward by Bowser after a media outlet questioned her about it. The mayor said during the teletown hall last week, a bill introduced last week by Rep. Andrew Clyde aims to withhold certain appointment funds from the District of Columbia unless the mayor of the District of Columbia removes the phrase Black Lives Matter from the street symbolically designated as Black Lives Matter Plaza, redesignates such streets as Liberty Plaza, and removes such phrase from each website, document, and other material under the jurisdiction of the District of Columbia. Bowser has said she doesn't support the bill known as H.R. 1774. How close is that to 1776? Work is expected to take 6 to 8 weeks to complete, according to a statement from the District Department of Transportation. The current large yellow letters on the street were first painted in the summer of 2020 during President Trump's first term, following days of protests after the death of, wait a minute. The large yellow letters of the street were first painted in the summer of 2020 during President Trump's first term, following days of protests after his first term. I got it. Okay, we good. So they did it in honor of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Both died at the hands of police officers. Bowser personally approved the street art following clashes with Trump administration over who owned the street. The letters were repainted in May 2021 after the street was repaved and the street was officially recognized as Black Lives Matter Plaza by city authorities. Well, good riddance and goodbye, because nobody wants to ride down there and see that bull crap anyway. It's amazing that the wokeness of that even made it that far into it. You know what I mean? I mean, Beverly did a good job. She did a good job when she was out there trying to just paint over. You want to know why, guys? Because when you think about Black Lives Matter, what really comes to mind? Does any sense of what accomplishment comes to mind? What was accomplished with Black Lives Matter? Huh? It brought awareness. It didn't bring anything. It brought death. It brought destruction. It brought depression. It brought deceit, because you guys are not being shown the hundreds of Black Lives Matter activists who were caught up in schemes where they completely played y'all. They played a lot of you. Black Lives Matter, although it was headed up by 3 witches, and I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying it to be legit. Patrice Cullors and those other 2 women are legit witches. They practice witchcraft. They did witchcraft ceremonies during Black Lives Matter stuff. And they also are trained Marxists, in which they prided themselves on, which Marxism is literally devilish. Now, with me saying that right there were a ton of activists that completely scammed y'all out of millions of dollars. They were opportunists that took advantage of you guys' gullibility is what they did. And at the same time, most of the people that headed up Black Lives Matter weren't even black. You seen a bunch of definitely white, single, liberal women out there trying to head the whole thing up, and a bunch of weak, tenderfoot, twinkle-toed beta males, snow cone color hair, social justice warrior people were the main ones heading up. Come on, black people, get on board. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. It can almost be just the things. Like, we need you to tell us that we matter. And then some black folks who are absolute opportunists as well, like the Al Sharptons and all that, you guys jumped on board because you knew there was going to be a way to actually get some financing out of this. It was a way to get some money out of this. Ride the wave. Finally, our name's on the board, y'all. People finally recognize nobody care about you Negroes. It's no different than I tell people about people that are trans or gay. You guys making this big old announcement, telling the whole world, and all y'all doing saying, look at me, pay attention to me. Somebody look at me. We matter. Trans people. We're trans. We're here. Guys, I just came out and I just want to get everybody to know I'm trans and my pronouns are Nobody cared. Black Lives Matter. Clap, 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 clap. Black Lives Matter. Nobody care. You want to know what mattered to people? Their own families, their own issues, their own anxiety, their own depression. Nobody give a good goddamn don't care about y'all. You guys, when you did that, you put a target on yourselves. Black folks, when you go out and do these things, you open yourself up for any type of scrutiny, any type of hate, any type of death threats, any type of positivity. You open yourself up to all of that. But when you do this same thing that we accuse the trans people of doing, or the gay people of doing, is trying to make us accept your way or accept you, it has adverse effects. Nobody has to like you. And it don't mean they're racist because they don't. You might just be a piece of crap human being. I don't like a lot of you Negroes. I don't like a lot of you white folks. I don't like a lot of you Chinese people. I don't like a lot of you Samoan. I don't like a lot of people. It don't mean that I'm racist. It don't mean that I'm prejudiced. I just don't like you as an individual because of how you are with you and your personality. You're crazy. Most people that I do not like, I have a legit fundamental reason why I don't like it. I don't just dislike nobody because of their sexuality, because of their skin coloring. I don't like you because of the type of person that you are. You might be just a darn heathen, just evil, mean. And this includes church people too. People in my church know, a lot of people in church know I don't like them. You are a hypocrite. You're fake. You're not a real. I'm just calling it out, folks. But does that mean I'm anti-Semitic? No. It just means I don't like you as an individual. I told people I had shirts that they sold out. They said, I'm not racist. I just don't like you. Well, that what? No, See, black folks, it ain't just pertaining to you. If white people wear a shirt that said, I'm not racist, I just don't like you. Y'all think it just means y'all, don't it? They could be talking about any other race of folks. Who cares? The point is they don't like you. I know some of y'all, that's gonna be a hard pill for some of y'all to swallow. I'm just telling you the truth. A lot of us don't like all kinds of things. I just broke it down for you. How much more thorough can I be with it? So good. I'm glad that the Black Lives Matter stuff is going. What did it do for anybody? Who lives did it increase? It definitely didn't enhance black people's lives. Black folks, are you better off with the mural being there? Where did you actually get better? Did things get better? Did you see all of a sudden a utopia for black people because Black Lives Matter became a big, huge hit? What about the 90 million that Patrice Cullors them stole from y'all? Y'all don't care about that though, do y'all? Because all y'all care about, I want to know what white people think of me. Please stop it. Move on. Nobody cares about you. This goes for KKK. Nobody cares about you. White supremacists. Nobody cares about you. Black Lives Matter. Nobody cares about you. Marxist group. Nobody cares about you. Rainbow Coalition with a bunch of young folks in there trying to go, hey, hey, ho, ho. These racist cops have got to go. Nobody cares about you. NAACP. Oh, we shall overcome. Nobody cares about y'all. Move on with y'all life. Quit making yourselves a target. Anyway, y'all, I'm done with this. You guys let me know about this. Let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think that it's a good thing that that's being removed? Do you think it should be called liberty? Like, I'm all for it. Want to know why? Because that's what America's all about. And when it comes to the freedom doesn't classify whether you are black or white or anything like that. That's all of us Americans, period. Let me know what y'all think by putting in the comments below after this video. And don't forget to do what y'all see in this animation right here. Please do that. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up there. Music reactions of the old here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying. I try to say helping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.